Alright, hello. As we can see today, we are gonna play the Colonel Sanders dating sim game. Oh shit. 1 second. I'll just set this all up then. I apologize for that. For what we see now, a friend told me that, as a joke, as what we were gonna do is do this and just see what happens. Because why not? People need love in their life, and as what we can see today, as today is the infamous Valentine's Day, not everyone is safe from love. Least of all, Colonel Sanders. If there's anything that needs to be changed, let me know. As of volume and shit like that. Let's get started. Wonderful. I played this 2 times before with friends. Each time made me laugh and cry. You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You should stay in the moment forever. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, think about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you will find your imagination getting away from you. I need to take this seriously. I better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. Haha. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, stride out the door, and head off to class. Just what you needed to get your blood flowing. Staying in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Milkman. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? Actually, because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot of nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by master chef parents. She's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. Sweet girl Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. I believe the best thing to do. We're gonna pep talk. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares. I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. She told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy looking tower? Yeah, the tower card. And the other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit, the devil. I've been waiting for so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating. You'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have those killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? You can definitely believe it. I can't believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hello, friends. Welcome. Hey, it's Ashley, your arch rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. You leave Milkman's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. You can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley, but she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins look like, it's us. We're not going to let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the crowd. Yeah, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight, you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rocking glutes. Ahem, Van. You rang. This is the best game ever that I've ever seen. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you know them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I am also talking to you in chat. I care for you all. Oh, that reminds me, before we continue, there's this fun little thing that I found called Stream Loots. And you know what happens with that? We get free codes, coupon codes apparently. I've made like 2 cards, but I found a bajillion others. So here we go. There's that. I don't... yeah, use that, I suppose. I'm gonna see if I can break the system and get as many free ones as I can for all of you. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. I hope that this it's not cripes, you know, not bad. Anyway, onward with the game. I can't believe that University of Cooking School Academy for Learning would ever allow people like you to attend as a student. I know, right? You think they just hand our diplomas now, or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. See you later, losers. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh no. It's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you? My name is Pop. I was named after my Pop. He was old. Could someone like this be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef, else his name tag clearly says Bob. But I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi Pop, I'm Milkman, so are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope. And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Is it just me, or is he kinda cute? I think it's just you. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. Wonderful. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at a podium at the front of the class. Adorable. Now, quiet down, everyone. Who's this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? He must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCS:AL. Please call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Oh no. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then he walks in. This was made like 5 years ago. This is wonderful. Love this game. It's always a laugh. Always a laugh. You're immediately swept up in the aura of his new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him. If it isn't my favorite student, Harland. Colonel Sanders. Interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog, before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. And this over here must be sweaty. He sweats a lot. Maybe we should open that window back up before Faucet Pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on in just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. What is with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Milkman sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. Ugh. It's a good thing you didn't forget about the deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot. Hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. Welcome to University of Cooking School. Academy for Learning. The greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, hold on. When all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hi guys, sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue, you're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. Everyone just stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you uttered one more word before I'm finished. Let there be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time, rolling halfway across town on his tiny wheels. You turn to see the student that Sprinkles is referring to. who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. We love Clank. The class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks into the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose in the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. You decided to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. Well, what kind? We will do the chicken, as this is a chicken game. This is wonderful. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkles' eyes go wide as he locks onto it. It's his favorite. Whoa. I think there might be some competition for new starter student. The furry professor immediately devours the snack, leaving your hands slick with a coating of warm doggy drool. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but paying no mind to them. If they want to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds open to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey, man, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed the seat next to mine. If you're interested, we have to go for Colonel Sanders. You move to take their seat by Colonel Sanders. It appears he brought no books, pens, or pencil. However, his perfect upright posture throws off a seriousness that makes you confident in his desire to learn. Thanks for offering me the seat. I've only had 2 rules. Do all you can, and do it the best you can. It's the only way you ever get that feeling of accomplishing something. That's so inspiring. A little off topic, if you ask me, but okay. As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Yay, a quiz about me. It's incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz. Well, tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school. Keeps your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to the point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely. Looking at you, Pop. That's right. Force is to treat as chicken is to feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A spork. That is right. Food is best for a broken heart. Anything, as long as it is prepared with love and not too much salt. That is correct. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He is the best boy. We got a perfect 5 out of 5. I did not cheat. It was awesome. You see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Hot diggity, Milkman. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? No. I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. We don't care about this dude. But I... Shh. Lunch. She said shush. In honor of the new semester, I prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this marvelous, mysterious student has created. You've heard that he is very talented, but were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light. Piled higher, huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect blend of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and scribbling notes as fast as they can. That's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw, nah, my dude, nah. I'm just drafting the last will and testament in case one of those ingredients is a poison. Got him. Whoever was on the writing team for this game did phenomenal, is all I can say. This is a beautiful game. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what Zinger Ashley is prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just like writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes what he is destined for destined for greatness and fame. With cooking skills like this, she wants him all to herself. Oh please. Well, Van, the man, if you don't want any, I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll have to try it. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now. There's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transport you to another dimension. Along with your taste buds gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. We're gonna savor the moment. Yeah. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting this food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he's doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? Haha, how bold to come out and ask. The fucking chicken staff. This idea I had for a new combination of flavors that'll make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. What's the rush? This semester's only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easy, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? You've got moxie, I'll give you that. He looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. Wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you get some if you searched. While you wrapped it on that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared while everyone else is still in the cafeteria. You decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing on the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. I think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Sounds like you have big plans. I dare say the biggest. I will leave my mark on the world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Wow him with a big idea to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Let's do it. You know about that, I was thinking about your secret recipe. I don't doubt it. It was a way of leaving an impression on all who taste it. You decided to show him that you also know a thing or two about blowing minds with new flavors. I actually had some thoughts on how you can improve it. Improve it? I want to change my secret recipe. Anything you can do better? Have you ever heard of habanero peppers? Heard of them. I tend an entire garden of chili pepper varieties. Habanero, poblano, cayenne. Well, that's not the point. You can't just toss new ingredients into my secret recipe and expect to improve it. A recipe is about balance. It involves careful consideration and refinement. I didn't mean to. Let this be the last time you improvise on my recipes, milkman. I'm headed back to class for the next lesson. Accidentally didn't go as planned. You'd better head back inside, but you wait a moment to see that Colonel Sanders doesn't think you're desperately chasing after him. You step into the massive cooking arena where the afternoon lesson will take place. Each student gets an oven and all the tools and ingredients they would need. Look at this place. It's magnificent. Finally, we get to show our stuff. Wait a second. Oh no, we have to show our stuff. What if I totally blow it? You're not going to blow anything, except maybe kisses to the crowds of fans you're going to earn with your signature adorable tiny food creations. Welcome, students, to the cooking arena. Understood. Chat bot. What is this? Bot spotted. Phone. Delete. There we go. I win. Let's see here. Does that work? Yeah, that worked. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Can I report as... Is included the timestamp if applicable. About 27. Cool, understood. Oh man. Welcome students to the cooking arena. For today's lesson, we'll be cooking with partners. Hurry up and pair off. Naturally, Miriam looks over at you, but unable to control yourself. You pounce on Colonel Sanders. Hey Colonel, would you like to tackle this lesson as a team? A team of two, that is, me and you, if that wasn't clear. Want to be my partner? Sure, Milkman, I'll prepare our station. Without you as a partner, Miriam is left standing all alone. Two different students quickly take notice. Hello, new partner. Beep, boop, mz. Oh my, two potential partners. I'm so sorry, gentlemen, but I don't know who to work with. It looks like you'll have to pick for her. Friend duties can be a little awkward, but that's the price you pay for not being alone forever. Who do you want to ask to be Miriam's partner? We're giving them the robot. Let's do it. Sorry, Pop, but I think Miriam will be partnering with Clank today. It's okay, I already ate. It's not entirely clear if Pop has any idea what the point of school even is at this junction. Clank is clearly excited to have some attention. He heats up and begins to roll back and forth. Warp, warp, warp. Hold on there, fellow. We don't even know the assignment yet. Technically, Clank might not have a face, but there's something charming and earnest about him. Bzz. Tissue, I hardly know you. Haha. Clink judders and a panel shakes loose. You get the impression that this is a sign of affection. Looks like you two will be fine. Now it's time to focus on your own cooking classwork. Alright, you two, for today's lesson, we're going to keep it simple. Pick a basic dish and divide it up the steps. No chef is an island. It takes 2 flints to make a fire. You get the idea. Which dish do you suggest to your partner, Colonel Sanders? We will do mashed potatoes and gravy. Wonderful. I've always been something of a down-home chef. I was thinking we could make something warm, inviting, comforting. Maybe mashed potatoes and gravy. I couldn't imagine one without the other. Colonel Sanders casts a coy look at you, causing your whole face to go beet red. Embarrassed, you quickly turn away. I'll go get the potatoes. No, please let me. Picking perfect produce is a passion of mine. Looks like things are getting pretty fresh around here. Does someone have a crush on Colonel Sanders? Where's cooking partners? Mind your own business. Sanders' heart is my business, and you better keep your fingers off of my man. Did someone call for me? No, Van, while I'm over here crushing Milkman's dreams, you're supposed to be taking care of our classwork. That was the deal, remember? Colonel Sanders returns, arms full of peeled potatoes. He tosses them into boiling water and turns his attention to you and your old friends. Oh, howdy there, Ashley, Van. Are we working in a quartet instead of a duet now? Actually, no. It looked like Milkman was struggling, so we offered to give them a hand. You know how it is, these young amateur chefs need a lot of mentoring. I was going to say Colonel Sanders, maybe I could also teach you a thing or two about fancy food. Maybe one day, you might be able to get up to my level. Ha, doubt it. Don't be rude, Van. Personally, I have no doubts whatsoever about Colonel Sanders' ability to concoct creations worthy of admiration. After all, your fried chicken was quite spectacular. But Colonel, if you ask me, I might make a better partner for you than this thing that has positioned itself at your station. Don't you feel deep down that we cast complementary shadows? We fit together like a thigh and a drumstick. It just makes sense. Nothing about this makes any sense, but one thing is clear. She's coming for Colonel if you don't watch out. Ashley is really going at you hard. You need to ask for some backup here before things get ugly. We're going for Miriam. Let's see what happens. You turn to Miriam, and as soon as you find her, she senses it and looks back. This girl's friend and need radar is second to none. She immediately comes running over. Is somebody threatening my friend? I will destroy them. I actually think that Ashley and Van were just leaving you in the dust vis-a-vis my skills as a chef, perhaps, but stepping away from the competition? You are sorely mistaken. Miriam, you're a lovely fan, but Milkman is my partner for today's activity. You look for Sprinkles in hopes that he might step in, but he's nowhere to be found. Darn those cute corgis and their short but sturdy stature. You look down at your station and realize that in the tension of the moment, your hands have been cooking on autopilot. Distracted by the drama, you already crushed the boiled potatoes into a perfectly creamy mashed texture with plenty of butter and cream for flavor. It's as if your natural passion guided you through the steps you know so well while your attention was elsewhere. I know just what to do. Colonel Sander extends his hand. He's holding a beautiful white porcelain gravy boat, out of which pours a smooth brown gravy, smothering your nearly finished potato dish. Gravy flows down the mound of mashed potatoes. The results look spectacular. Granny would be very proud. Colonel Sanders holds a spork out to you. You reach out and grab a hold of it, but he doesn't immediately let go. The two of you stand holding the same spork, and for that small moment, all of the madness and pressure in this crazy world stops. Your eyes lock. The moment is electric. Time stands still. If you love something, set it free. Together, you dig the utensil into the mashed potatoes and lift the heaping sporkful up. When you see Ashley with a sinister look, you know she's plotting against you to be with Colonel Sanders. And then, filled with rage without thinking, you fling the sporkful of mashed potatoes right into Ashley's stupid face. Van, do something. Scooping up a fingerful, Van tastes the dripping mashed potatoes and gravy and realizes that it's delicious. Horrified by this revelation, he slinks away. Will you ever be able to cook something with so much love and integrity? Hold on right there, Milkman. We do not waste food in the broom cooking arena. Colonel Sanders, I expected better from you. If you throw one more spoonful, you both better be prepared to eat it from wherever it lands. Can I have potato face? Cool. Van rushes back over, a covered dish in his hands. Mashed potatoes with gravy, pathetic. In just a few minutes, I prepared a full meal. Gaze upon my specialty, braised tentacle of octopus and my silky saltwater sauce, played on a battle axe forged by the supreme chef ancestors. You've ignored me for too long. That ends now. It is I who will have a first bite, and you will all look on with envy. The interrupting student rushes at Van and swipes a bite of his signature dish right off the plate. No, something about this dish doesn't strike my nose quite right. I think the osmosis was rushed and may have turned in the process. The results could be toxic. Too late. Has been eaten. I think I left something in the oven. I don't feel so good. It killed him. Everyone step back and don't take another bite. When you look back at the plate, the rest of it is gone. You notice the tip of the tentacle being slurped up in Pop's mouth. Pop winces in pain for just a moment, then is almost immediately back to his oblivious self. Oops. Tastes like poison. The entire class has gathered to watch Pop's final moments. Shock has frozen the whole crowd. They are as motionless as statues. Then the bell rung, disrupting the moment and snapping everyone back to reality. It would appear that Pop's enthusiasm for trying new things, despite obvious danger, has inoculated him against poisons of all kinds. I'm not sure the professors here make enough money. Hello, I just turned into a ghost over here. Seeing that you're shaken up by that really annoying student, all of his nonsense, Colonel Sanders approaches you. I'm sorry you had to go through that. Please let me walk you home. What? Like for real? Oh, come on. You follow Colonel Sanders out of the room. At night, the school building has taken on another vibe entirely. It's dark and more than a little spooky. Colonel Sanders stands in the quad's neon glow and speaks softly. Those mashed potatoes you made in class today. Before you go on, I want you to know they're not a great representation of my skills. I didn't even realize I was making them. They were amazing. Tasting them reminded me why I became so passionate about food to begin with. Colonel Sanders is getting choked up. Cooking is obviously important to him, in a way that you find inspiring. Now might be the perfect time to tell him you're developing feelings for him. Colonel Sanders? Yes, Milkman? There's something I need to tell you. Hold it right there. There's something I need to tell you first. Ah, jeez. You see, when I was just a boy, I had a dream that one day I would be the greatest chef the world has ever seen. And every day since, I've been working toward that dream. Day and night, never stopping. Never resting. Also, lifting a lot of weights. Like, so many weights. We should follow our dreams with all of our hearts, that our souls may grant them like wishes floating on a shooting star. Hey, no, you, shut up. I'm the one here to say inspirational stuff and be the star of the story. Are you forgetting that your cooking literally killed a guy? You can't prove that. I saw you kill that guy. What was his name? Somewhere in the distance, you hear a long, sad sigh. Forget him. We're talking about me. Me. I'm the hero. The spork monster is here to fight a hero. I think the left the fridge door open. Later, nerds. How dare you threaten me just as I was letting down my guard and connecting with another chef on an emotional level. Be afraid, be very afraid of me because I'm a monster, see? Is he's rhyming on purpose or is that just a coincidence? Is he's rhyming? But before you can discuss syntax any further, it's a turn-based fight sequence. What we would do, we're gonna attack. We will cook with love. Does 1 damage. It just got real. The attack really upset Spork Monster. Spork Monster goes on the attack. This spit hot gravy at you. You take 1 damage. You will attack again. It worked last time, right? Cook with love, 1 damage. They won't forget this. It's really threatened by your attack. Spork Monster focuses their mashed mind and draws in energy from Mother Earth itself. They grow larger and more intimidating. How will you respond? Let's defend. With trepidation. You hold your head between your hands and mutter, this is not happening, this is not happening. Spork Monster is no quitter. Buffed up in Rage Rumble, they go on the attack once again. Spork Monster uses Utilitensile. You take 2 damage from the attack. If you take much more damage, you're not going to survive the battle. You'll attack with love. It's using cheese sauce on Tilana the quad. I wonder who is going to have to clean that up. Oh, excuse me. Feeling vulnerable, Spork Monster prepares for its ultimate attack. Rounded Edge. Vile villain, your reign of terror stops here. Colonel Sanders summons the energy of 1,000 chickens. Hot Pie Power Pinch. Does 10 damage. Spork Monster is defeated. You saved me. An injured Spork Monster spews steam into the night. Spare this wretched beast. You manage to tamp down your disgust at the sight of this gnarly beast long enough to realize that he is still a living creature with a pure soul who deserves your pity, not your wrath. Begone, beast, and don't you dare come back for a follow-up encounter tomorrow. I won't forget this. I certainly won't be back like you said. The Spork Monster scuttles off into the night. The defeated monster left behind a special item. It appears at first to be a cookbook, but upon closer inspection, it's so much more. It's a book of magic spells with a golden chicken on the cover. You open the cover and find a library card tucked inside. The last name to have signed it out is Borko. Borko. That name sounds strangely familiar. Your blood is pumping as you stand in the quiet of the night, holding the mysterious book in your hands. As you come down from your battle buzz, you realize that your final attack has left you completely depleted. The world around you begins to fade away. Without any energy to keep your eyes open, darkness overtakes you. The image of Colonel Sanders flashes before your eyes as you fall asleep. He must have helped you get home, and you're tired to say you don't know if you could have made it home without him. What a guy. You want to thank him, but you don't have the strength to utter a single word. You feel your covers being pulled up over you as you're tucked in tightly. Good night to my Colonel. In your dream, you're together with Colonel Sanders. For some reason, Sprinkles is also there, instructing your love. Dreams are weird. Sleep noises. You awake on the day 2 and attempt to process the wild visions you had. Were they memories or premonitions? And then there was that secret ingredient that Colonel Sanders went ahead and told you outright. Not much of a secret, huh? It's probably because he trusts you so much so far. Sure, that makes sense. We'll go with that. You may be your bestie after school. Oh, we're going to tell her about the encounter with the Spork Monster. She launches into a story of her own. Okay. I know this might sound a little strange, but I think I might be, I think I might like Clank. Like him? Like? I know it sounds like it's moving too fast, but there's something about him. I like him, like him. We got talking after class, and he's actually a totally sweet guy. Not only that, but he's really smart. He's told me all kinds of stories about Colonel Sanders. Did you know that Colonel Sanders was the most popular kid in this high school? No, but that does make complete sense. Yeah, he was so popular, he was voted prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the home. Wait, prom king at a school he didn't even go to, and was also the convertible that he himself rode in at the front of the homecoming parade. He was also a convertible? What? I'm thinking maybe something got lost in the pressure cooker language translation there. Either way, maybe it'd be best if you took it slow with this new boy, like I am with Colonel Sanders. You and Colonel Sanders, the coolest guy in school, the most famous student to ever attend the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. You're a thing now? We definitely connected yesterday. Sure you did, and you're great. Why wouldn't he be into you, I guess? Laughing at the implication that you and Colonel Sanders might be a thing is definitely not cool. You are great. You have an idea about how to improve that your love is real. Well, if he's not into me, why did he tell me one of his secret ingredients? Your bestie's eyes light up. A secret ingredient? Yeah, I just said that. A secret ingredient. Is there a dramatic echo in here? Miriam checks to make sure that you're alone before continuing. So this summer, while I was on vacation with my family, a lovely man approached me in the botanical garden where I was wandering. This can't be good. He told me all about his passion for spices, secret spices. This man even gave me some to show me what he meant. He said it was a powder created from super duper rare dried flower petals, and that if I did him a big favor, I could have some of my own. Please, Miriam, don't tell me. So I filled my suitcase with them and brought them home. He was so nice. He even met me at the gate when I arrived. Later, when I cooked with them, a very strange feeling came over me, and the flavor was unlike anything I'd ever tasted. I think you're being liberal with the meaning of spices here. Whatever. We both share an interest in cooking, so we stayed in touch, like pen pals. I bet he would love to know more about new spices. Well, I'm definitely not supposed to share Colonel Sanders' secret recipe. And besides, I only know the one ingredient, so I doubt it'd be much use to anyone. Please, it would mean the world to me. No one has to know it came from you or from Colonel Sanders. We're gonna go with a fake one, like it was Eye of Newt. I know it sounds like some kind of witch's potion, but what can you do? Eye of Newt, wow. Her eyes light up imagining such a thing. You figured that you've satisfied her curiosity and she'll move on. However, she immediately turns around and does some thumb typing on her phone that you can't quite see. That's probably not good. Before you can ask her to confirm that she was definitely not texting secrets to other people, you're interrupted. A wind rushes in. Cherry blossom petals fill the air. It's Colonel Sanders. He's driving at school. His horse is truly a thing of beauty. Without ever acknowledging that he's being watched, he does a short horse dance before dismounting with a flourish. He then slaps the beautiful creature gently on his rear, saying it running free into the countryside. You're so struck by the sight of him that you lose the ability to speak coherently. Oh, I didn't realize anyone was watching. Don't worry, he knows his way home. You attempt to compliment Colonel Sanders, but the words don't come out exactly right. What a horseful beaut you have. I mean, what a horseful beaut you have. Dang it, that's why I just said. Being a good friend, Miriam attempts to cover for you. Oh, Milkman just gets really nervous around people they like. This is not helping. I mean, they got food poisoning, we're up all night. It was gruesome. You should have seen it. She gives you a wink and smiles to say, situation handled. You can't blame a girl for trying. And with that, Colonel Sanders disappears into the school, leaving you and Miriam to follow. When you enter the school, you can see your two rivals, Ashley and Van Van, are doing something bad. By the way they're hiding, you know it must be really bad. Like counterfeiting recipes bad, experimenting with restricted ingredients bad, summoning a demon bad. You try and peek over Van Van's hulking shoulder, but he sees you coming. Hold there, little one. I'm not sure you're ready to handle this. Why don't you make like a bee and mind your own wax, honey? Yeah. You sit near the rivals, but leave your back turned to them. You even hear Van Van mutter something that sounds like a bit of a magic spell. However, he notices you eavesdropping. You try and cover your tracks and improvise an excuse. It's time for class, and you're distracting the rest of us who want to learn. Now you've upset them. Oh, and you're the emperor of cooking, are you? Will you make the rules? I'm not sure you know a good meal if it ate you. Being the best chef in the world makes more than just culinary skills. It takes creativity. It takes panache. It doesn't hurt to use a little evil. You finally get a look at what they were hiding, and you instantly recognize it. It's a book. It looks like the one you found after your encounter with the Spork monster. That's the same book that I found last night in the quad. Ashley immediately elbows Van Van, who hides the book behind his back. I don't know what you're talking about. That book is a family heirloom, and its contents are secret. You notice that they haven't just been studying the book. They've got Pop pinned to the wall, and they're tossing potato skins at him as he tries to catch them in his mouth. We're playing. Before you can dig in any further, you're interrupted by the arrival of more students. It's almost time for class. Beep beep. Clayton must be running late. He's such a hurry that it rolls right over Van Van's meaty foot. Hey, watch it, you bucket of bolts. You watch how you talk to him. He didn't do anything. Womp. What do you think you're talking to? I've never heard such language, not even from a stand mixer. Womp womp. No, your mother was a stand mixer. Van Van jumps to attack Clink, but Clink shocks Van Van, sending him flying across the room. Protect me, Colonel Sanders. These crazed men are about to come to blows. I think it must be over me. Well, I'm not injured in either of them. As she's done, it's completely changed in an instant. She bats her eyelashes at Colonel Sanders. Surely you must know that this is a ruse, alright? Gentlemen, get a hold of yourself. Save it for the arena, at least. Or don't, honestly. What do I care? I got lofty career aspirations to focus on. Maybe I can help you with your business plans. Just then, Sprinkles arrives to signal the true start of the class day. He's panting, which doesn't seem that abnormal. He's a professor, but he's also a dog. Let's see here. Students, please take your seats. I apologize for my late arrival. I spent the morning chasing a car all around town, and my tiny legs are very, very tired. Well, I'm here now, and I hope you're ready to learn. Rub his furry dog belly. He loves it. After he catches his breath, Sprinkle regains control of the classroom. Without further ado, we'll review the global history of my favorite fowl, the chicken. You want to pay attention to the lesson, truly you do. Which is why in 1776, at the signing of the Declaration of Independence, it was a chicken who first signed their name. You can't help but daydream about Colonel Sanders, and you miss most of the important parts. When you come to, Sprinkles is holding a tray of food in front of you. Well, McMahon? Naturally, this appears to be a sample platter. Which item do you want to sample? A shimmering pepper. A brightly colored pepper stands out from the other items. It sparkles in the most eye-catching way, so naturally, you reach out, grab it, and eat it right away. However, your body is not prepared for the heat. The pepper has triggered an intense spice hallucination. It feels like forever as you trip through the universe. My friend, ooh. This guy again? I'm here to give you an important message. You must avenge my death and fulfill your destiny. All you must do is... I was saying to fulfill your destiny, all you must do is... Sorry, I think I've still got some spice stuck in my throat. It's fine, I'll work through... to fulfill... the prophecy. You must. You feel yourself begin to regain consciousness. Oh man. You come to and find everyone is staring at you. The pepper was last of its kind on Earth, and now it's gone forever. You think to yourself, geez, I should pay better attention. We all make mistakes. I'm sure he'll forgive you someday. Come on, it's time for lunch. Before anyone can relax, the cafeteria lights dim, and your rivals enter to make a dramatic announcement. Today's lunch will be prepared via timed competitive cook-off. The level of theatrics of these two is off the charts. Step up and tell them you're on. A bit of lunchtime competition, huh? Count me in. If I have to wipe the tables with you fools before I set my lunch down on it, then so be it. I'm not the fool, you're the fool. Good one, Van. I like your gumption, Milkman. I'll be watching your performance. Just as things reach a boiling point, Sprinkle steps in. Surely he'll put a stop to this madness. Now, students, please settle down. This is the lunchroom, not a sporting court. Finally, a little sense. You breathe a sigh of relief. At least not until we turn on the timer. Just then a huge light blasts you in the face, flashing the words, timer ready. That's what I'm talking about. Aru. I stand corrected. The hard way builds solidly a foundation of confidence that cannot be swept away. And that's an original quote by me, in case anyone was wondering. I hope its message lifts you to victory. Like a diamond, I was formed under pressure, and now is my chance to shine. I will defeat you myself. You got his chicken, and you made mashed potatoes and gravy on day one, and you're feeling like you're really impressing him again here. It's time to boil some water for potatoes. Think fast. If the timer runs down, you'll be forced to pick randomly. What temperature does water boil at? 100 Celsius. Damn. How would you have gotten into the school without knowing that? Winter gets to rub my furry belly. Let that enticing offer motivate you. You're going to season this chicken before you cook it. You don't know Colonel Sanders' recipe exactly, but you have an idea. How many herbs and spices do you say? 11. You might know all the ingredients yet, but at least you're heading in the right direction. And now that you've got some basic steps going, it's time to elevate your craft. What state of mind offers you the most flavor? Vigilance? That's wrong. I'm begging you to get it together. Get it? I'm a dog. It's never the wrong time for some dog jokes. Next question. Rooting for you. Father told you to never forget where you came from every day. You meditate on his device to draw energy from that place. Now, what would be a great so where does it come from? A small town where big dreams are born. That's right. This is your shot. You're not going to miss it. Aru, you try to shut out the noise of the arena and focus on your cooking. What is the sound of success? Sizzling. That's wrong. Oh no. Colonel, I believe in you, Milkman. He's actually cheering you on, which would be awesome, except knowing he's watching you makes you totally forget what you're doing. Now you can think about is Colonel Sanders. What are you thinking? Your mind into the competition. You're stranded on a desert island with only one desert cookbook. Which do you take? What a hunk. I know, right? You know what? Shouldn't you focus on the challenge? You're falling behind. What does that have to do with crafting spectacular fried chicken and delicate baked biscuits? You're really struggling to keep up. As the next station over, Ashley has already begun plating elements of her dish. It's colorful and complex. To make up time, you toss your biscuit dough into a stand mixer. As you do, the crowd gasps. Yikes. I know you love nothing more than seeing a fellow appliance utilized in the kitchen battle, but sometimes that means sacrificing the personal touch. Uh-oh. You might not have any hands, but Milkman does, and a good chef needs to be touching the dough to know when it's properly mixed. There's an easy way and a hard way. You don't get far by going the easy way. When you hear everyone talking, you realize how serious your error was. You immediately shove your hand into the mixer to rescue dough before it's overmixed. Milkman, no. You're not fast enough. Your hand gets stuck. It's immediately crushed by the quickly spinning beaters. There's no way you'll be able to use the hand for the rest of the match. Colonel Sanders shakes his head in shame. What you often find is that the easy way can turn out much, much more difficult. Everyone stop what we're doing right now. This battle is over. It can't be. I was so close to finishing my dish. Sweetheart, look at your hand. You simply can't go on. Oh, too bad. Here I am with a completed dish, ready to serve. Surely that makes me the winner by default. Nope, it wouldn't be fair to compare the two on account of Milkman's injury. You see Sprinkles begin to lick his doggy chops as he locks onto the dish. But I suppose you should at least tell us what you prepared. Well, because I'm Swedish, I skipped straight to dessert. Ugh. Under this white chocolate dome, you'll find a wide array of delights, taking you on a journey of flavor that tastes good and tells a story of excellence. I was going to ask Milkman to do the honor, but since you're injured, I'm afraid that pouring this cream of delicate hot chocolate sauce might be too difficult. Colonel Sanders, if you wouldn't mind lending me your strong, steady hand. He pours the hot chocolate sauce on top of the dome, causing it to melt away, revealing the ingredients hidden within. Inside, you'll find a delicate fried cheese croquette atop a slice of honeycomb, ice cream 2 ways, tender nougat, and pearls of blueberry gelée. Colonel Sanders seems intrigued, but perhaps not impressed as he dips his finger in the chocolate sauce. Simplicity isn't your strong suit, is it, Ashley? Oh, you. As he places a sauce-colored finger up into his lips, Ashley leans over and whispers something into his ear. A dab of sauce sticks to his mustache. Internalize the rage. Let's do it. Your rage burns so intensely within your eyes that they burst into flames. The flames cause your eyebrows to catch fire and turn to ash, and they fall off of your face, which means people will have a hard time understanding your emotions for the rest of the semester. Perhaps forever. Embarrassed and ashamed by your poor performance, not to mention your crispy fried brow, you run for the quad to be alone. The beautiful weather feels like an insult. Inside of you, a storm rages. It's Colonel Sanders. He's probably here to tell you that he and Ashley are in love and have decided to get married. And won't even ask you to cater his wedding because you're a terrible chef and an awful person. You try to hide from him, but he approaches you directly. I know you're hurting right now. Not just from the devastating loss, but from that run-in with the mixer and that small fire. We should get that checked out. I'm fine. Can't you just leave me alone? I'm a loser. I'm not fit to fill your fryer. I'll never be a master chef. Cool. Failure is a part of life. Not just for you, but for all of us. Do you think I've never failed at anything before? That's exactly what I think. Well, then think again. I wasn't always the man you see before you, enrolled in culinary school, incredibly handsome, successful, motivated. Well, handsome, sure, I was born that way. I've walked other paths and arrived at dead ends. I was passionate about life, but I failed as an obstetrician. I was passionate about justice, but I failed as a lawyer. I was passionate about livestock, but I even failed as a mule handler. That one was especially humiliating. Mules can be so cruel. I don't know. People see my delicate ribbon tie and my well-kept beard and assume that I've got it all together, which is true now, but it hasn't always been. Sounds like this guy could really use a hug. I resolved then that I was going to amount to something. No amount of hours of labor or money would deter me from giving the best I had to give. As Colonel Sanders changes focus, you can see something ignite inside of him, a burning passion. One has to remember that every failure can be a stepping stone to something better. My new dream is pure. It's honest. It's something that a humble man in a crisp white suit can be proud of. I will create a new chain of chicken restaurants that will bring joy to the entire world and make up for my past misdeeds. Yay! Just as your moment grows intimate, you're interrupted by a threatening, shadowy presence. Battle scarred from the night before, you prepare for the worst. It's a spork monster. Borko? It is I. I know I said I wouldn't be back, and after the whole fight to the death thing, maybe you don't really want to see me anymore, but I just wanted to say that I was wrong to attack you, and I apologize. I know what it's like to always look over your shoulder. Monster problems, am I right? Thanks, Borko. I'm glad there are no hard feelings. Getting jumped by a giant creature in the dark of night can really rile a person up. I also wanted to apologize for that. Way I switched right into attack mode. I know that you're strong, and cookie school can put a person under a lot of stress. I actually used to go to this school. I wasn't always a spark monster, you see. I don't believe it. You were a human once? Well, no. I was the golden retriever, but I was still a student. Until one day, some mean kids with a magic spell book cast a dark enchantment on me, and I was forever transformed. A magic spell book? Precisely. I procured a copy for myself, but somewhere along the way I've lost it. If you find such a book, I beg of you, respect it. You're a powerful chef and shouldn't rely on such dark and evil magic. No, you should be perfecting the innocent from those who would cheat them through sorcery and guile. If you need me, don't fear, I will be there. Sounds like there's some bad cooks in the kitchen of life. Milkman, together, I'm sure we can defeat them. Come back to my hideaway, and we can discuss. A personal invite. You can't imagine what Colonel Sanders' home must be like, but it sounds like you're about to find out. Stepping inside Sanders' home, surrounded by his things, you start to feel a special bond with him. It looks like you live such an exciting life, Colonel Sanders. Every day can be an adventure if you approach it with the right attitude. Long ago, I made the decision to never stop searching, never stop working, never stop imagining. Have you been working on any new recipes of your own lately? I'm always excited to talk about food with another ambitious chef. Well, there is something. It's just a side dish that I've been tinkering with, trying to find the right balance of flavors and textures. I'm not sure I've nailed it yet, but I'm close. His eyes perk up as he starts to wonder what dish you might be describing. It's meant to pair with something spicy or something crispy. Both, perhaps? We are going to reveal our secret. You decide that you're as ready as you'll ever be to share your original cooking with Colonel Sanders. Before you can talk yourself out of it, you decide to dive in head first. You reach into your lunch bag for a special dish that you've been keeping on ice all day. I present to you my original coleslaw. The shredded cabbage dish that glistens in the light of Colonel Sanders' Luxe hideaway. Magnificent. Together you chat on the creamy slaw until just a spoonful remains in the bowl. Do you mind if I hold on to the last bite? I like to have it around so I can admire its taste later and think about on this moment. You could offer to make him more, but he seems like a very sentimental kind of guy. Sure, why not? Please make yourself comfortable. I'll be back in just a moment. We are snooping time. You gaze out the window across the vast lake and mountain range beyond. Just then the ghost of student pops up. Are you thinking about heading out into the world on a quest to avenge my death? No. I could just tell you my name right now. Can you see I'm in the middle of something? A lock of silver hair is woven through the teeth of the comb. Upon further inspection, you realize that the hair therein isn't just silver in color. It's actually made of spun silver. Wow. That must be where he keeps the secret recipe. You think for a moment, what number is important to Colonel Sanders? Then it dawns on you. As soon as you turn the dial to 111111, the safe opens. Inside it, you find a single note. Can chicken be prepared sashimi style? No, it should not. Very realistic stuffed chicken sitting on the corner table. When you pick it up, you realize it isn't just realistic. It's real. Taxidermy must have been important to Colonel Sanders when he was alive. The true state bird of the great state of Kentucky. You open the door to Colonel Sanders' closet and find a roast, his signature white suits hanging within. You take one off its hanger and try it on. The jacket's a bit big for you, but it's soft and comfortable, and give yourself a big hug. Breathing in his scent? They say that home is where the heart is. Is this what they meant? Before you can look any further, you hear Colonel Sanders returning. He has a new dish that he's been working on, and he wants you to taste it. You try to ask casual until he asks you why you're wearing his jacket. I don't usually loan those out, but I must say, it does look good on you. Oh crap, the jacket. You forget to take it off. You confess. I think I've developed feelings for you. I might be developing feelings for you too, but I'm concerned. I can't let anything get in the way of my dreams. Overwhelmed, you take off the jacket and run for the door, but then the thought of leaving Colonel in the midst of such an emotional breakthrough gives you pause. You stop yourself. Colonel? Yes, Milkman. I honestly think this may be the beginning of something wonderful. I think you're right. We should take things slow. You talk late into the night and drift off into a slumber. Dream sequence. Wonderful. You wake to a beautiful morning in the Colonel Sanders hideaway. Did you make the right decision on how to respond to Colonel Sanders? Only time will truly tell. Today is a day that could change the rest of your life. Your thoughts are interrupted when Colonel Sanders emerges into the room. He's holding a gorgeously plated breakfast and your mouth waters at the sight of it. Here's a simple breakfast I just whipped up. It's meticulous. Cool. You taste Colonel Sanders' food and takes you on a journey. When you return, he's waiting to ask you an important question. So, would you say that we're the perfect match? How presumptuous. My cuisine and your taste buds, that is. We will flatter him. I think we might make a great team. A single tear begins to pool in the corner of his eye as he gazes out the window. And with the right business partner, I know I can't fail. Business partner could be talking about to you? It's all happening so quickly. Overcome with emotion and confused by your feelings, you're on the verge of tears, unable to speak. The only answer you can find is to run out the door and get home. There's still one more day of school. After all, the University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, waits for no one. Get home to find something very surprising. Your best friend is there waiting for you. Where have you been? Because I had one heck of a night, I've been desperate to talk to you about it, but I couldn't find you. I got worried that something bad happened to you. It's okay, but now it turns out you're fine. I can finally you have to see the saga of Miriam. Sure, but you'll not believe what happened to me after school yesterday. I went on a date. I think I can believe that. Since I've been partnering up with the clinic, he asked me to go out with him. Of course, I told him, you better keep your dials turned to polite and respectful. I'm not that kind of girl. But he was just interested in spending some one-on-one time together and getting to know me. So I said, yeah, sure, I can get to know that little metallic guy. Long story short, he took me skydiving with his friends, but things quickly spiraled out of control. Skydiving? And now I'm not really sure where we stand. You don't give Miriam time to tell her whole story. However, bottling up the details of your own night is just too much to bear. And I went on a date too, back to Colonel Sanders' house where I spent the night with him. You what? Nothing happened, but the emotional connection, wowzers. Together with your bestie, you feel like you can do anything. When you arrive at school, you encounter your rivals in the quad. You can tell from a distance that they're picking on Pop, though he himself might not quite grasp that fact, because he's Pop. What's a swirly? It sounds delicious. Oh, it's great. I'll order you one up right away. I'll have my swirly sprinkles, please. Sprinkles is a dog and a treat. You can get your swirly dipped too. Why don't you pick on someone your own size? Because I'm literally the biggest person at the school. There's that horse that Colonel Sanders rides to school, but who dare pick on such a gentle, beautiful creature? You've got some nerve, milkman, suggesting I pick on a defenseless horse. Now you're twisting my words and I won't have it. You clench your fist, but the injury from yesterday's mixer accident makes you wincing with pain. Doesn't look like you can go on cooking like that. Might as well just give up. I'll never give up, ever. Colonel Sanders arrives just as it appears things are close to boiling over. A naturally intuitive person, he senses that something has been going on. Is everyone excited for the final day of school? Milkman, how's that hand feeling? I'm sure you'll be back in fighting form by this afternoon. Aren't you concerned about my hands, Colonel? Yesterday I almost broke a nail winning so hard. Technically, I don't believe a winner was decided, but your presentation was quite impressive. What is doing complimenting her? But without the flavor of my delicate, warm, gooey chocolate sauce. It was clear that you're passionate about how your food is received. That's a lot of words to say it was bland. Excuse me, Milkman, I'm more than capable enough to speak for myself. Maybe you can tell me more of your thoughts as we walk into class, Colonel. I'm always interested in discussing the fine art of fine foods. See you inside, Milkman. Annoyed by Colonel Sanders' inability to see Ashley for who she really is, you walk across the quad to get some distance. In an attempt to distract yourself from how delighted you feel by that interaction with Ashley, you take out the spell book you recovered yesterday and start flipping through the pages. Whoa, that's that book? It looks like bad news. It's just something I found lying around. It would appear to be some sort of grimoire. But I don't really believe in that magic stuff. A grimoire, like a book of spells? I don't know. You would spend so much time decorating a magic book if it weren't really powerful. I can think of one surefire way to find out. Cast only in case of an extreme emergency. Erase anyone I choose from all of my memories. If I scrub out Colonel Sanders, it would probably help me focus better on the upcoming final exam. That is way drastic. Couldn't you use something else, like anything else, not rooted in dark magic? Maybe tie a string around your finger? Well, I find it is drastic, but desperate times call for desperate measures. You got a memory erasing spell sitting right in front of you, and a pretty good excuse to try it out. I'm not gonna do it. You take your friend's advice and put the book away. It's almost time for class. Ew. Interesting. Spingles is already in the room, waiting for the students to arrive. He closes his voice to make a quick announcement. I want you all to know. I feel something of a dog moment coming on, but I assure you it's nothing to be afraid of. Dogs can be rather unpredictable, especially Sprinkles. Wait to see what happens. He stops in his tracks. He focuses on the window. The room is deadly silent. When you follow his gaze, you see a tiny orange squirrel perched on the cherry tree outside. He turns feral and runs to the window of the classroom. He begins barking uncontrollably at the squirrel outside. Terrence, I told you never to come back here. Terrence, I will destroy you, Terrence. Sprinkles is barking ferociously, drool flying off his face. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Terrence? You better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After he is satisfied that his presence has been felt by not only Terrence, but any other squirrel in hearing distance, he returns to his professional tone. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, Milkman, for reminding me to dole out this indispensable bit of wisdom. You see, before you can go any further, Miriam's love drama spills over into the classroom. Singles is interrupted by words and sparks coming from the back of the room. I told you to save it for after class. You think I wanted to be thrown from a plane strapped to a stranger? Miriam and Clank to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of mechanical noises. But no, you had to show off to your cool friends, Jeff and Joan, J and J forever. Watch us form a triangle in midair as we descend. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Yeah, well, this would make it a great date. Then take Jeff and Joan with you. You can all hold hands as you pedal down the mountain or off a cliff for all I care. Clank begins to shudder. Steam pours out of the gaps in his panels, and then a loud ding stops him in his tracks. Oh, he's dead. No mouse seasoning is going to make me want to eat that, Clank. Clank brings out a completely deep-fried sneaker. Considering that he himself has wheels, not feet, it's not entirely clear where he came from. In terms of deep friend footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls out of the room to be alone with his shoe. Everyone tries to pretend like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Yeah, we blast in here, aren't we? Wonderful. Yeah, there's that Streamloots link as well in chat. I don't know if it's used yet. Highly recommend trying it out. As far as I know and can tell, it is free. This one is free at least. I don't know. I have yet to check. I have yet to try it. So, try it out. I don't know. Just try it out and see what happens. Whoa. Oh, understood. Maybe let's see here. I want to see if I can give you cards real quick. Cards, my collections. Can I give you my community? All of yours. No, I don't think. Oh no. I don't think I can give you any more cards right now, it looks like. Cards and packs. Dashboard. Man. It'd be cool if I can give another one out. Oh well. Well, that was unfortunate. But we mustn't be distracted from what lies ahead. The final competition, showdown, challenge, exam, trademarked. I'm still working on the title, but I think you get it. Test time approaches. See you all in the arena. Hey Miriam, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several droplets of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everyone? Our tiny Coco is a delicious treasure, so you know that this breakup is no joke, even if the source of her frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm gonna say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you, we're gonna cruise through this final test and hit the carpool lane to Success City. Miriam brightens up, imagining the wind rushing through her short bangs, but she hesitates and embraces the feeling all the way. You're not gonna saddle up on Colonel Sanders' stallion and ride off into the sunset without me? Thank you for following my friend Cosmic. It is great to see a friend again. Of course not. Well, maybe, sort of, but I'm sure there's a pony out there with your name on it and a ranch big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clink or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, or this whole year, so what? You're a special person who shouldn't settle for the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. She gives you a big hug and wipes the tears from her cheeks. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup. I bet that Professor Dog is going to love it up. While you're pep talking Miriam, you completely missed lunch, but that's okay because you had a better idea of how to spend the time before your exam. You've decided to head to the arena early to practice a dish. This is it, the location of your final challenge. A test of will, a test of courage, a test of talent, and a chance to beat the pants off of Van, the supposed man, and his eviler counterpart, Ashley. Excuse me. As a plan, you begin to run through a quick test of a recipe you've been working on, Milkman's famous chicken pot pie. After practicing for months, making this dish comes second nature to you. You're able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven, but as soon as you do, your cram session is interrupted by Colonel Sanders. Milkman, what are you doing here? There's still time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big into visualizing success. I'm looking at my station and picturing victory. The pot pie has begun to bake, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were here cooking something delicious. You usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. You decided that's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but the decision gets hard to stick to when the oven goes off behind you. You got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know, my nose can smell a pot pie from 400 yards. That's an oddly specific distance, but you'd expect nothing less from such an oddly specific man. You knew it was a pot pie just from the smell? Not just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie with an all-butter crust. And my nose is telling me something else. Oh no, is it burning? No, I can smell that it was made with a heaping helping of TLC. It'll probably start burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Wow. That's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. Maybe next time I'll play Stardew Valley so you can use those cards. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sprinkles lays down the ground rules. There are no rules, that is, except to cook with everything you've got. You stepped up the cook-off for your lifetime. You said that mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dishes that'll push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are prepping wildly elaborate dishes, per their usually over-the-top selves. Miriam has her giant magnifying glass and several sets of tweezers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harnessing his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve on something perfect. His originally recipe fried chicken. Everyone else is calling out really cool special cooking moves as they prepare their food. While it's getting serious, Colonel Sanders batters his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg whoosh. Miriam furiously injects ingredients into an itty-bitty pot of broth. Best friend Bastard Blaster. Van vexes his pectorals as he chops open a sea urchin. Let's rock and roid. Ashley scoops our pastries off the tray with lightning speed. Shallow personality spatula. Even Clank gets in on it. 5-dial pressure point chicken cooking technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? It's the singularity, as was foretold. We mustn't let it happen, or the plan's uprising will take us all. Self-destruct. Van quickly unplugs Clank and rolls him out of the back door of the arena. As you frantically prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her spellbook out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tide? You've got a book of your own, and you're desperate not to see her win another battle. Should you take this opportunity to fight magic with magic? No, we are not going to cast magic. We don't like that. We've got passion. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe in you, Milkman. Miriam notices too, and I always believed in you, Milkman, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend forever. You turn to notice that Miriam is at your station sharing for you. Miriam, what about your dish? If you're sharing, who is cooking? Tiny food, short cook time. I actually already done, so I thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Miriam tosses a handful of spices directly into your boiling noodles. It's the secret ingredient. However, she doesn't know that you lied, and the ingredient was made up, and where in the world did she get Eye of Newt from? The boiling pot explodes, sending Miriam flying backwards. The watery noodles begin to swirl in the air, bubbling up into a dark cloud that thickens and congeals before your very eyes. It is I, Steve, the Bork monster. Steve, what happened to Borko? You're not here to battle me, are you? We Bork monsters are many. I think Borko had the day off, but you have conjured Steve, and I hate the battle, so I think you're doing pretty alright. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV. You crazy kids and your culinary skills really impressed me. Mind if I hang out? I'm sorry, Steve. I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? He notices that you got the grimoire stashed beneath your cooking station. I see you've heard what you're up to. Crisscrossed some magical items and accidentally summoned me, huh? Yeah, you guessed it, sorta. If you're here, would you mind tossing some fresh noodles in a pot of salted water? I'd love to. I always wanted to be a top chef, actually. You know, when I was just a little spork pup back in my old country. You can feel Spork Monster Steve winding up to tell a very long and involved story. You don't know exactly where they came from, but it seems like it was probably lonely there. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on this competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scare tactics class, and then I woke up. He touches a serious stare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind, I'll tell you later. Good luck. Having suffered this huge setback, you don't know how you could ever win. We're going to summon the extra power deep inside. I can do this. I have what it takes. I came here to win. Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as culinary energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been burning their entire lives for. Yes, Smokeman, you are the chosen one. You will avenge me. The power you'd been summoning immediately fades back up. You interrupted my inspiring monologue. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing their entire lives for this moment. I'll show the world in my cookery. You begin to levitate off the ground. Energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything, except turn back time, which would be super useful because while you were powering up, your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven can't be served. But don't worry, dear Milkman, you may have suffered some setbacks, but all is not lost. Impressed with your fortitude, Colonel Sanders decides that you've earned his support. I've been watching you today. I must say I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the punches. He steps up to your station and stands right beside you. I'm here to help. All we've managed to make is mac and cheese, and time is almost up, so you're going to need it. Well, Colonel Sanders, what about the test? Well, haven't you? What about the rules? Following the rules has never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders unfolds a delicate white towel to reveal the most delicious fried chicken tenders you've ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can have surprising effects that surpass their individual efforts. Are you suggesting if we combine forces, we can form the perfect food union? Time's up, students. With time expired, it's the moment everyone's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dish. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students pop, clank. From off screen, you hear a pure innocent giggle that only come from one student. I'm flying. It sounds like it's coming from the broom closet over there. Miriam, would you mind? Inside the closet, you see Pop hanging on the broom hook by the elastic of his underpants. Pop, get down from there right now. Let me guess, did Van have something to do with this? If someone asked for a wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. Looks like Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. I can't feel my legs, may I be excused? Sure. You kids and your pranks, I'm gonna say it's not the worst prank in UCS:AL history, but it's not exactly your book material. Wait a second, pranks. Clank, where'd that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a signature word beep or other onomatopoeia, but there's none. Somehow he must have gotten unplugged. I guess we'll have to figure that out later. It leaves only 4 remaining students. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it has been a long semester. 3 whole days long. But after days of hard work, the time has come for me to eat. Miriam, please step forward. Now describe your dish. I've made tender udon noodles and savory soup. My word, it's so delicate. Is that a teeny tiny narutomaki I spy afloat in its itsy bitsy bowl? Yes, chef. Please call me Sprinkles. Chef is my father's name? Yes, Sprinkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves I picked myself. Sprinkles carefully sniffs around the dish before opening his mouth and letting just the tip of his pink dog tongue dip into the bowl. Sublime. What would anyone else like it taste? Oh, come on. I'm not one of those dogs who doesn't floss. I even have a really cute electric toothbrush for dogs. Fine, I'll enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thimble's worth of soup. A+. Rarely do I taste a dish with as much love poured into it as yours. Miriam is overjoyed. She gives you a huge hug. Thank you, Milkman, for helping me to believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now describe your dish. I made uni over smooth egg custard and an axe hone urchin shell topped with caviar. Did you skewer one type of urchin with plans for a second, different colored type of urchin? Yes, Sprinkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's exactly why I did it. A bit much is kind of my brand. It doesn't look cool. Sprinkles leans in to sniff the uni, but he can't get his nose close on account of all the spikes. He begins to paw it erratically, causing the custard to slosh around. Woof, woof. Please be gentle with my cuisine. Grr. Finally, Sprinkles goes all in. Tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He reels back as his tongue is poked and prodded. Youch, my tongue. Oh, he's having an allergic reaction. I can't eat they keep poking my tongue. Disqualified. A stunning turn of events. Who would have thought that serving food in a bowl made of needles could make it difficult to eat? Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for glamour. Don't discount simplicity. Isn't the last you've heard of me? Before forcing us to endure his swollen tongue for another moment, Sprinkles graciously laps up a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog and I drink milk over. Sometimes it helps calm my agitated tongue. Next student, Ashley, it's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose water syrup topped with French meringue and connected by sugar glass. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask that you please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and meant to be a display piece. Don't eat the food at a cooking school. Get toast series or something, Milkman. He told you it's a display piece. Actually, I must say it is beautiful. However, this is cooking competition at a cooking school. Yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it too. I didn't realize that we were having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I'd go to the College of Eating, school for the hungry. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely insisted, but don't breathe too hard. You might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced routine up. You wouldn't know high-end cuisine if it cooked you. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to being the best. But this time without being shackled by trying to be fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last time you've heard of me, either. If this class gets much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cook, step up together. 2 chefs. What began as a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has begun something else. He examines it closely, sniffing an eye in the bowl. Oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. From somewhere in the room, a literal drum roll plays. Just when I thought I've seen everything in this kitchen, you give me this thing, and completely blow me away. In my 49 dog years of life, I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. And so delicious, the fact that everyone passes the class. You pass, and you pass, and you get a pass. Everyone gathers around and partakes of the mac and cheese bowl. They all seem to transcend this reality into another dimension. You win! Together, you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back by its magnetic fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sprinkles declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There were supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? Now the school year is complete and everyone has graduated. The students return for one last assignment to get their groove on. The cafeteria has been completely redecorated in order to serve as the site of the school's graduation dance. Compared to the massive high-tech cooking arena, the humble decor seems downright cute and cozy. DJ Dog is in the house. You know that Sprinkles was a master chef, but also a world-renowned turntablist? Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Van and Ashley tell everyone that they've committed themselves to righting the wrongs they did while they were villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school's bylaws. I was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick to get you to finally notice me. Oh, amusing. And now that everyone is together, it's the Spork Monster. He has totally mellowed out. Everyone, Spork Monster no more. From here out, I prefer that everyone refers to me by my new name, Party Monster. The student tries to finish what he had to say, but everyone is too wrapped to talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected, student walks off. Maybe things didn't work out for Miriam romantically, but she found the love in her cooking, and you know she's going to do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who could command such an entrance? It's Pop. He's arrived late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walking the carpet, you see perched atop his dirty chef's hat a crown. Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final exam and accept your diploma, so we had it mailed directly to your father. We figured it was the least we could do for the school's dean. Now I get it. And we got a new wing on the school, not to mention the honor of educating the son of the chancellor's such and such. The music of the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparking and electrical hissing. And it's Clank, who has arrived late to the dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Oh, he's still doing the talking thing. I am Clank, and I am not of this earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? I actually feel like I knew it this whole time. Now that I've learned the ways of your kind, I must return. Miriam, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I've just begun to learn who I really am. This isn't time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clank. You're blown away by Miriam's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand, kind of. Humans are weird. A portal opens up, and Clank disappears through it. Finally, Colonel Sanders arrives. Howdy, classmates. It's like the first day you met him. He has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give them the bucket of chicken. It's time for a full meal. I didn't get to be the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken and man by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone feasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Sanders finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor. Milkman, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know. Just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me, what are the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, I know a spicy musk, a tidy goatee, and a degree from the University of Cooking School Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to. As you glide across the dance floor, hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future stretches out in front of you. And once my 100th franchise is up and running, I'll be ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, Milkman. How sweet, we'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together, well, I think this is something I'll just need to do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurants? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running restaurants is the best path forward? Could be. You found a life connection, but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef. Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of entrepreneur? I suppose I can enroll at pastry school. Oh, my dear Milkman, I'm sure they'll find your place eventually, and along the way you'll have Bean by your side. The end. Wonderful. And that was the game. That was loud. Let's see here. Okay. Then we're gonna go to the next one. Oh, hello. Thanks for following, bad guy. Wonderful. The next game is the Pathfinder. Kingmaker. Then to path to find Kingmaker. Okay. Then where is that? It's right here. There you go. Hunter, can I redeem some stream loot cards? Oh, I can. 1 pack. Uh-huh. Oh. Cool. Cool. Oh, excuse me. I apologize. Game will be Pathfinder Kingmaker. Let us see how this rolls around. In which I'll be right back. And I am back. Let's see here. Is the sound alright? Is that going through? Save. Nah. Control game. Turn-based mode is on, correct? Improve kingdom load times. No. Yeah, it isn't using expendable spells. AI control commands use only unlimited action spells in chaos combat. I'm just gonna control everyone. Use the control type. No, but I have that. Quick movement. Yes. Enable looting during combat. Sure, I guess. Simplified spell descriptions. Sure. Shows pause and lost focus. Keep on moving after combat start. Yes, sure. Pause each round when all members turn. No. No. Let's see here. Sure. Turn-based combat mode. I would like turn-based combat mode. Save. Okay. New game. Your main story. Critical hits will be normal. Death's Door. Suffer deadly effects of the session, then they'll normal enemies is fine. Auto level up, new. Enemy difficulty. Party speed depends on. Nope. Enable character retrain. Yep. Let's see here. I want people to be up and then. Okay. I could be Hedwig, a fighter. Protector. Healer. Eileen. I would like to create a character. This is just their portrait. Spell sword. Sure. We will be ASMR. Possess the ability to manifest hellos. Saying those against becoming minor days. Heritage. Okay. I think feet. Okay. Right hand, sure. Gonna make him bulky. Face 3. Hairstyle 2. Beard 3. Eldritch Knight. Okay, Stolen. I'll just Slayer. Skill tracking down tired, tails are counting hard, look for the chase. No. If I want to be a sword lord, what does that mean? Okay. Maybe Bard, no. Cleric, Druid, Fighter. Fighter might be the best to be, or I guess a Barbarian. That might be cool. But normal Barbarian, though. Let's just do Fighter. Two-hand Fighter. Two-handed Fighter. Focused and find the biggest, heaviest, most imposing weapon they can find. Training to manage and harness the weight of their massive weapon for back. Yes, I would like that. Fire proficiencies. Level 2. He's supposed to seem to be. Okay, yeah. I would like to be a two-handed fighter. Charisma, like bump it up a little bit. Okay, so 16, that would be fine. Athletics, knowledge of the world, persuasion might be nice. Racial bonus. We'll go to my strength. I want to be big and beefy. Oh, shoot, nice. Feat 1, weapon focus. I would like to have. What's a Earthbreaker? Earthbreaker. You can also choose other strengths if you're spellcaster. I guess Great Sword would work. Armor focus. I guess. All of these already have, it looks like. So yeah, weapon focus. I'll do Great Sword. Maybe have a heavy shield, but no. Heavy cross. I guess Earthbreaker, whatever the fuck that is. Yeah. No. Earthbreaker sounds awesome, so yeah, I'll do that. Power attack, which does what? Minus on a melee attack, combat maneuvers checks again, +2. This bonus is increased of damage is increased by half. You're making it like a two-hand weapon. A one-hand weapon uses two hands or a primary natural. And it's 1 to 1.5. You're saying it's percentage. So yeah, just two hands. Two-hand everything. And then cleave. I think I'm gonna go with armor focus with heavy armor. I just want to be the biggest, the beefiest.
I'll take care of it. Get it off me.
So it comes to this. Don't.
I didn't even break a sweat.
I lead. You follow.
Oh, we can neutral.
Enemy near. Let us be off.
I want to name him Mad Mage Pius. The 8th day of the 4th month is his birthday. Demoralized persuasion. So as a special coup de grace, range, 4 rounds, 20, you can deny all 2, and score. Cool. Cheat affection. Human. Our focus. All that. Cool. Wonderful. All right.
Where are they? This is taking forever.
The voices are low. Sound. Voice volume. 76.
They didn't even
There
say
you go.
what this was for. Just at the Outdoory, we're looking for heroes. Who are the Outdoory anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Eldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the Stolen Lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder. Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the Stolen Lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the Stolen Lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
Yeah, there's a whole team of
I
us.
will, of course. I'm the leader of this team, after all. Don't worry, though. I'll make it worth your while to help me.
We haven't yet begun, and you already speak of divvying rewards. What makes you think we'll even succeed? There's little point arguing over who gains the title when we'll most likely lose our lives there.
If I may please answer the question. We believe you're all equally deserving of a noble title. Over the course of your expedition, it will be up to you as a team to decide which of you is best suited to rule.
Why not just recognize the stag
That's a
stag
good
lord
point.
as Baron?
As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky.
But giving the noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here.
And it won't.
While I still breathe. You're not helping us find a barony? What do you expect?
Don't ask stupid
Yeah.
questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady
Dodie and I
Aldori.
to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with.
Not bandit
Not
gangs and
what
monster heads, okay.
Smell in the air. Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
Excellent. You
All right, let's
venture
go.
forth tomorrow.
Let's fight.
For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again.
Thank
Cool.
you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes
Reveals your courage. The unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you.
Champions of Restov.
Oh,
and
damn.
doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go
And return in triumph. Okay, cool.
Hi, my name's Liz.
I'm a bard, though this is my real first
My
adventure.
real adventure.
So, shall we go teach his stag lord?
a lesson?
We sure will. Just wait, we've plenty of great feats in store.
I have no doubt. Kind of related, I wanted to ask you something.
What is it?
How do you feel about this Tartuccio? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just
After
after
the
the Baron's
Baron's
crown,
crown.
or whatever it is Barons wear. It doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about.
I'm no hero,
What are you
just a
mercenary
mercenary.
for? Is it only riches? Or maybe you want glory too? Don't you want your feats to be remembered and glorified for centuries? Just listen.
Okay.
You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly?
That's
And
what
then
you
I
do.
thought, I could be that
You have to
bard.
bring the bard.
I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way.
What about the barbarian? She looks pretty heroic. I think her name's
Oh,
Amiri.
yeah, she's fantastic. You can tell she could tear a bear's head off with her bare hands, but she kind of scares me just a little. But, I mean, her sword's
It's twice as big as you
I am.
are.
She could cut me down without even noticing. Just think on it a bit, all right? I'm sure you'll agree.
Fine,
All
bard.
right. I'm going to my room to write about
That's
tonight.
tonight. See you in the morning. Cool. From the ink pot and the strips. Yeah, I'll always have power attack on because I have no reason not to. Charge, fight defensively.
It is done. No stopping now.
Okay, so click on this icon to exit. Cool. Checking Steam or Discord really quickly. Just because why not? Okay. Oh, what's up? What's wrong, Lindsay? What's going on?
Mansion's under attack. We need to help.
Oh, we're under attack. Cool.
Some villains broke in and started killing everyone.
Wow.
barely made it.
Okay.
Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Okay, well, I'll help. I'll help. Well, that's a scream down the hallway. You're not going anywhere. Combat happens in real time. You can pause the game anytime to assess the situation before your commands. No. Based on the Pathfinder role-playing system, use dash rolls to do this. Combat has 20 sides. Initiative, cool. Attack roll on time is time to strike opponent. Armor class, cool. Turn-based mode, yes, I do that. You can take a single standard action, a single move action, a single swift action, and an unlimited number of free actions. All these actions together take 6 phases of their time. Most often, move action is for movement and drinking potion. Standard action for attack, quick action, additional movement, and a swift action for activating special class abilities. Other combinations are as possible. Full round. With all your system, choose an optimum combination of action. Surprise round, cool. But there's potion or action can also be used to change the like 7 set. Except for daily surprise round, same actions for most combat things, 4 round actions, whatever. 5-foot step can move 5 feet without triggering the enemy's attack of opportunities. Can take hold left to use the 5 step action and stuff to use to activate characters. Smite evil, judgment, touch attack after cast spell. Okay. I'm just gonna move and attack him. We then
can do it.
Beautiful. A dagger. I can sell that for later. Chain shirt. Is this even cool? Where is my backpack belt? Ability. Cool. I have an Earthbreaker. Wonderful. Where's my eye for inventory? Cool. Ever-burning torch, dagger, skin mail 5, base on cost 4. Ooh. Okay, I'm just gonna. Okay, Lindsay, I'm following. They got someone. We gotta help. Look, they're running. Get them. And what shall I do with this one? We'll finish him later. He won't get away.
We cannot be defeated.
Can I
strike with all your might? We won't falter. You're just.
Why was that not in turn-based? I would like turn-based, please. Turn-based. Yes. Save. Save.
In time, a bit longer, and I'd have been. Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory.
What do you mean to victory?
Lady
Okay.
Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen land. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Okay. What kind of magical? Okay. I'll put it on. Wonderful.
Anything is possible.
We should move.
All of you.
I always
wrote it as I saw
stand
it.
ready.
All of you, come on. Come down here. Is that poison? Incense, okay. Collect all. Cool. Ooh. Come on, Mad Mage Pious. Gold. I'll keep that. Ooh, nice. A merchant might pay for that. Nice. What's in here, though? Ooh, companions. Select a cycle, give them the same order, draw a frame around them, and hold it down. Copper ring. Collect all. I'm just gonna look down here as well, because this looked like a nice place to be. Ooh, dagger, longbow, bloodstone, gold.
Onwards.
So they're gone. Ugh. Can anyone use a longbow is the question. I can use a longbow. I'll just have that for just in
March
case.
on.
Let's go in here and fight.
We will be victorious.
I'm ready for battle. Oh, they're going first. Interesting. Miss, nice. Spells Lindsay and Tajusco are who has spells. Okay. Usable abilities. Tug of opportunity. Cool. 4 versus 12. Understood. Understood. 5 versus 12. Cool. Mad Mage Pious. Go kill the assassin, please. Nice. I can continue moving. No. Let's see. Burning Hands is a spell. I want level 0. So Acid Splash. We'll go for Assassin Bowman. And I would like to move you right here. Beautiful. Can I end your turn? Please? How do I do that? Oh, space. Cool. You will daze or inspire courage, cure light wounds, air piercing scream. I'll move you here. And you will attack. Alright, with that. 9 versus 13. Wonderful. They're dazed. Just Mad Made Pious. We'll get here as best as we can. And that's all you can do. Ray of Frost. This guy. Ooh, a miss. That sucks. Inzi will inspire courage. Yes, that must be perceived. No, okay, so this one's. No, I will just
Serves
attack.
you right.
There you go. Ooh, attack with Tyrantry. Yes, nice. No. Attack.
With all your might. We won't falter.
That sucks. Alright. Ray of Frost. Come on, big guy. Kill him. Ooh, that is not nice.
You deserved it.
There we go. That's fine. Hey, attack me. Miss. There you go.
Forwards.
Miss. Nice.
Leave this one to me.
Ray of Frost. Beautiful. Use your bow and arrows. Oh, miss. Cool. Beautiful. These characters are certain amount of HP. That's fine. Just want to use healing spells, potions, or rests. Healing potions to use. Place them in the quick slots on their belt. Okay. We will collect all. These guys collect. Okay. Inventory. You already have healing potions. I will give myself a healing potion. And give the bard healing potion as well. Scroll of Cure Light Wounds. Scroll of Cure Moderate Wounds. Ooh.
I
You
deserve better.
belt. Drink. 1.
There is no greater satisfaction than overcoming a challenge. That is, of
Alright,
course,
let's go, everybody.
until one day the challenge overcomes you.
Door. Wonderful. That's less than wonderful. Ooh. Tianzai ink. Go here. Collect all of
No
that.
stopping now.
Ugh. Ooh, barrel fish. Nice. Ooh. Cooking almanac, edible moss, fowl, butter. Cool. We'll become cooks
It
by
is
the end
done.
of this. Uh-huh.
It's the end for you rats!
Oh, wonderful. Here, we're here to
Make
fight.
an epic pose. I need inspiration.
Make an epic pose. Inspiration. Cool. You'll move here. And do a frost bite. There we go. Miss. Beautiful. Big guy is gonna charge. No. Fall around.
I can't cast it like that.
Can I sit here and then charge? No. Oh well. I'll
We can
move
do
right
it.
here.
Strike with
To
all
do
your
this.
might.
And you will move here. And
This
hopefully
is where I start.
help. Wonderful. This is kind of alright. Alright. Okay, mage. Get a little closer. Acid splash. Nice. Missed. Alright, big guy. Smack him.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down.
Yes, ma'am.
Blood for Gorum!
Blood for Gorum.
Barbarians. What?
Oops.
Stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to
Gobble up or lop the head off of. Kalistra, save me from such heroes. Well, I mean, like, they don't seem bad. Oh, shoot, nice. There they are, the assassins! This is your last chance. Drop your weapons and we'll spare your lives. So generous. I'm afraid I can't offer you the same courtesy. Hey, you ugly mug, get up. What in hell's name is th— oh my god. Cone of Cold? I do not like the sound of that. I do like the sound of stealing off their body, though.
No stopping now.
But what's through this door? Dexterity?
Applause, please.
That's fine. Get ready for battle. Okay.
Serves you right.
Get blasted to hell and back. Nice. Hey guy, come on. Come get some. Ooh, just barely. Hey,
Die already.
there you go. Big man,
Forwards.
attack.
We can do it.
Yeah, miss him completely.
You deserved it.
Oh, miss completely. Good. I love it when we miss.
Time to get my hands dirty again.
It's so beautiful whenever
Strike
we
with all
miss.
your might.
Okay, daze him. Ray of Frost. Just please miss. Cool.
We won't
Can you smack him? There we go. Wonderful. My goodness.
March on.
Damn. Ooh, door. We like doors.
Anything else?
Break the door down the armor. Ooh. Armor. Banded mail. Interesting. Interesting. Watchkeeper's key. Uh-huh.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold.
I guess this.
For the guard's salaries, all things considered.
This is the
Well,
Martiara.
those
Maybe we should
freeloaders
pocket it
don't-
instead. No.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety, so the
No.
assassin. How would she know it was us and not the assassin?
Don't drag me into this.
I'm not gonna take the gold. I will take the tower shield though. Masterwork of light mace and a composite longbow. Ooh. So for me, is this better than what I have on? Yeah, it is. Putting it on. 2 to 12, 1 to 8, 7 to 14 damage unequipped. We're gonna do 1 to 6. Ugh. We're gonna have a composite longbow instead of 1 to 8. What's the difference between a longbow and composite longbow? I guess I'm more proficient with this than club or... Oh, I'm heavy now. Okay. Yes, that's what he's carrying.
Oh,
It's the way
familiar
that there's
faces.
fire with
I
fire,
hope
so
you're
yeah.
not so frightened as to swing at
Okay.
every shadow. It's
No?
me, Jathal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course.
And just how did they all end up dead?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins.
Sessions deal. Alright,
Deal?
I'm undead.
All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
Okay.
What do you mean undead?
As I said, further explanations will wait
We have to
until
fight off
later.
small army hearts. Let's get to it. Okay, so we're all going now. You encounter many traps on your adventures. When any of your characters approach each other along success, you'll see the trickery. Sex. The chemical office. Ugh.
It is done.
I wonder what's this way. Nothing? Okay.
I'll make my own legend. Check that out.
Can you pick the lock, please?
Applause, please.
Thanks,
No
Lindsay.
stopping now.
I see something.
Lindsay, as you will. Oh, come
I
on.
don't tolerate fools.
Would you look at that? Applause, please.
Follow me.
A chest. Wonderful. Chainmail. Wonderful. Is chainmail better than what I have on? No. Is worse than what I have on. Uh-huh. Magic skill character. Use magic device. So our boy here, sorcerer type of deal. Will bam, And bam. What are you dallying for? I'm telling you, Jamandi's cash has to be here somewhere. Well, hurry it up before it stops. Someone's coming.
You cannot stand against me.
Yeah, come on. Come attack us first. Wonderful. Hey, Lindsay, can you, daze him? And then move yourself back a little bit. Thank you. Aethel will... Divine Fate, yeah, spellcast. Inflict light runes, Judgment Justice. Just attack.
Unworthy.
Wonderful. You. Smack. Wonderful. Can you move a little bit? There you go. You'll sit here. Fartuccio and
Out
attack.
of my way!
Wonderful. Missed. Nice.
Any last wishes?
Missed. That's fine.
Wretched thing.
Run in. Slice. What did they say about cash? What did they say about cash? I'll take that. Take silver disc.
Adventures call to them.
Okay.
And so they walked on.
Let's see here. Ah, Jesus. Uh-huh. Okay. Do I want the swords up or down? Probably up.
Share
Yeah.
your will.
Uh-huh. And
What
then-
troubles you?
Ask.
And Lindsay was called forth.
Time's wasting.
Okay, so that'll just do the opposite. All that will do those opposite.
Anything is possible.
You'll put that down. What? Oh, all of them are supposed to go down? Okay. That's cool. 10 gold. Shining Skull. Carved urn. Nice. And then Nunchaku. Or a wand of magic missiles? What? We will give this wand to our wonderful,
You'll have to show me how to use it first.
put it in your hand first off. Okay. Bard just in case.
No
This is
stopping
great. A wand of magic missiles with 11 charges. Could not get better than this.
Adventures await. I tire
Nothing's
of
in my
waiting.
belt pocket. Just drink one.
Scared? You should be.
This is where I step in.
Mm-hmm. 1 damage. Cool. Ugh.
Despicable.
Slice. Miss. Oh, shit.
We can do it!
Nice.
Strike with all your might! Leave this
Attack.
to me!
Beautiful. Move away. Oh. Oh, it's a friend. Gather power, fire blast. Nice.
Serves you
Missed.
right.
Beautiful. And
Advance.
attack, please. Beautiful. Then hopefully you just kill them. Wonderful. I can't very well get to him and kill him, but We'll see what we can do. You will sit there, and then Frostbolt. Wonderful. Attack of opportunity. Beautiful.
Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh?
I thought I was all
I
alone.
was all alone.
It's good you're here.
It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have
Died for nothing.
died for nothing.
I don't know where you're
head
heading, but
will
I'll
be
be at the
tased.
entrance to the main hall.
Join me if you wish at the main hall. Damn it. Help the wounded dwarf.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet. Oh, that's impossible.
Oh, it seems you're right. Nice.
It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god. Not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world...
Harem is at your service. Wonderful. Spell conversion. Conversion spell side is need prayer hands. Oh. Cool. Is anything down this way? Ooh, open doors to fire.
What's that?
Ooh. Secrets are cool. Chest. Mine. Securely locked. Okay. That's fine. What is our wonderful... Oh, it's a cleric. With a flail and a shield, or just a heavy mace. Scroll killer, inflict wounds. Would you also like a bottle of healing? Go first, half of any vector formation. How do you get it? This button to select one of the standard formation. Click this button. Click map, spellbook, character journal, camp, inspect, or formations. Okay, so I want it to be like, I want melees to be in the front. I want it to be like that. This is the
It is done.
this is how I want our formations to be.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi. No, we'll manage. I've got my best
Okay.
people here.
It doesn't seem right. What if some of the guards are wounded?
You'll
Where's
have to
the
run
hall?
through the fire. We've almost put it out at the entrance, so your main concern should be to not inhale any smoke. Hold your breath and take the first
Right.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead.
Cool.
May Abaddon...
March on.
So go through the fire. First right. Oh, illustrated book. Okay. And so our adventure started. Earlier and much more tragic than we'd expected. The whole team who'd gathered in the hall yesterday had been reduced to but a handful of brave souls led by Mad Mage Pius, and not at all by that scoundrel Tartusio. No matter what he might have imagined of himself. Jamandi Eldore was waiting for us, but to get to her, we'd have to march through fire. Literally, as we approached the building, we drenched ourselves with buckets of water. Prudence is the key of victory. Before we moved through that fire, we thoroughly wet our clothes and hair. After that, we covered our noses and mouths before we rushed inside. It was a good thing we hadn't wasted any time. After entering the building and taking just a few steps forward, the wall behind us slanted and crashed down with a terrible crackling sound, blocking the way back. While we may not have planned on going back, if we'd come in a little later, the flaming logs and red hot bricks would have fallen right on our heads. Regardless, we were left with only one way to go. The hot air burned our lungs. Hello, Ollie. It is wonderful to see you again. The hot air burned our lungs, and our eyes watered from smoke, but Mad Mage Pius led us stubbornly through the flames, while Tartuccio did nothing useful at all. We'd made it to the hallway leading to the banquet hall, but when we heard someone calling for us, it was Valerie, one of the guards I chatted with a bit in the banquet hall. Even then, in that calm setting, I'd been stunned by her beauty. But now, amid the smoke and flame, she looked like a celestial avenger, an armored deity, menacing but beautiful and merciful, descending from the higher spheres to help us poor mortals. She held a burned, barely living guard in her arms. There are two more, she shouted as she passed by us. They are wounded. Help me pull them out. Tartuccio grumbled something about how Jamandi was waiting for us. Meanwhile, Mad Mage Pius. Athletics. Or diplomacy. 5 or higher though, so I'll do it. Nice. Saving the poor fellows didn't take long. Together, we lifted them up and carried them away from the fire. Only then did Valerie pause to catch her breath and wipe the sweat from her face. Thank you, that was truly noble of you, she said. And now, let us rush to Lady Eldori's aid. Ensuring the guards we'd rescued were relatively safe, we made our way to the hall where the battle was already in full swing. Hell yeah.
No stopping now.
Formation. I want her to be in the front though. Boof, boof, boof. There you go. Just wanted the don't forget the characters on the effect. So a symbol will appear near their portrait. Find out more about open their character screen.
Here.
Character screen, please. What is aiding you, my friend? Character screen. Fatigue. A fatigue character cannot charge and takes minutes to. Ooh, the only thing I've normally causes fatigue causes fatigue. I complete rest fatigue characters. Oh man, how do I unfatigue you then? Probably can't. Oh, that sucks. They're fine.
As you order.
Hey, all of you go together.
Don't hesitate.
Oh. Okay, so defeated enemies, I can take the loot. Now I'll leave the rest. Energy drink would be great. We don't have energy drinks here. I wish we did. It would be awesome. I just think we need to get her to sleep. Oh shit. Reinforcements are already on the way. Say your prayers, scum. Oh, let's help. Let's help. Let's help. Let's help. Let's help. Let's do it. Okay. Ooh, frost giant? That's what that is? She just killed the frost giant. Alright, who's holding up this? I need to know who's holding up this whole thing. Who's holding up this whole? Is it you? Probably you. So we're gonna see if we can shoot you. Oh, we did it. So you're gonna come in, sneak attack. As Vanki's cure light wounds, cure light wounds. You're coming into attack. You're just doing that thing. What you're gonna do though is you're gonna sit right here, and you're not gonna mind any one of them because you're gonna hit that whiff channeler. Our goal here is to kill. So you, with your tower knight, you're gonna kill the assassin. There you go. A manticore? No. Oh, so they killed the manticore. That's good. With channelers. Assassin mirror image. Oh god damn. You can cast Bless on us, but shit, Bless would be great. Bless on everyone would be perfect, my friend. But if you could also take him out. No, you can't because you used your thing. That's fine. Alright, so what are you gonna do? Water Blast? Nice. Jathel, I want you to come in to attack this assassin. Please. Wonderful. You're all done. I will come in to attack this assassin, which is great. Can I move too? I would like to move. There you go. Rift Channelers are a Hydra. Hydra 2. Cool. Cool. We're all a bit... Alright, so you're gonna sit here. And you're gonna hit a ear-piercing scream. It's gonna go to this assassin bowman right here. 16. Oh, they saved. That sucks. To one creature within medium range. If I can get you to get here, we're gonna use a spell slot, friend. Here we go. Burning Hands. Wonderful. Then you're gonna use a double move to get here as best as you can, my friend. Hydrate equals 100 milk caps. Oh, okay.
Do not falter.
She has 20 AC. Oh, Jesus. Excuse me. Nice. Miri. Oh, it's an ally. It's a barbarian lady. Beautiful. Protection from good communal. Alright, so this is our dwarf. Yeah. You are gonna run right here. And we already blessed everyone, so choose. Is this a concentration type of thing? 1 minute a level. I guess that'll be fine. Oh, that did just get rid of blessed, didn't it? No?
Please.
No, it doesn't. That's good. You are gonna Divine Fervor. No, you're just gonna run straight up to this guy is what you're gonna do. And you're gonna do this, I suppose, on yourself. Then I'm gonna charge on the assassin leader. Mirror image. Good. Take the mirror images away. Round 3. Hydra. Hydra dead. Okay, so Lindsay, you are gonna take away his last mirror image. You're gonna move right here. Use another spell slot to Burning Hands. Oh no, I Burning Hands my own lady. Oh, that sucks. Oh no. Did I? I really hope I didn't. But if I did, oh well.
Onward!
Critical hit. Oh my goodness. That was beautiful. Hydra is back? Oh. I guess, yeah. Hydra dies. Are you gonna summon another Hydra? Is that what you're doing? Alright, Miri. Do some damage, please. Beautiful, beautiful. Cause fear? Oh no. What you're gonna do is... Okay, so we're gonna do this. Oh, heal living. And get as close as we can to here. Wonderful. Hey, can you move up a bit and attack? That'd be great. Mary, you go for this assassin bowman. That's me. I'm feared, which is fine. Using my full turn to just dash away. Another manticore. Cool. Yeah, I have to chop the head off, burn the stump. That's usually how it goes. Let's see here. Rift Channeler, you're gonna die. Hopefully, die soon. Ugh. But I think I don't know how Hydras work in Pathfinder personally, but if you have to specifically chop the head off, that's cool. You are gonna be more focused into this guy. Oh, Ray of Frost, beautiful. You did beautifully. You're gonna just come in and attack him. 18 versus 21. Oh, come on. Yeah, come on. Coswell, we'll save. You're just gonna smack, miss. Oh. Assassin Bowman. Attack of opportunities. Hey, Casey, can you get in here, please? Please, that'd be great.
Despicable.
Wonderful. Then you're gonna get as close as you can to the Rift Channeler. I am gonna charge like anyone.
I can't cast it like that.
And I can't. Ah, man. That sucks. I have to move all the way over here because I'm afraid. It's beautiful. Yeah, I'm afraid. Power attack, bless, frightened. I start to flee from it. So what you're gonna do is attack Assassin Leader and miss totally. That's okay. You, however, are gonna move right here. Do Acid Splash on the Rift Channeler. 19 versus 7. Ooh, beautiful. You'll just attack him. Oh, natural 20. I think, if I read that right. Oh. Okay, Barbarian Lady, please kill him. Miss. That's okay. Hydra. Fast healing 5 permanent. Okay. I guess it heals every turn or something. Bless her. I'm gonna do this. Does that work? Yeah, it works. And then move. Come on. Just kill him. Please? Can someone just smack him once? Can you use the rest of your movement to move back? That's fine. Beautiful, beautiful. You're gonna get a little closer. And you're gonna kill him. Beautiful. And Rift Channeler is almost dead, so you're just gonna kill him and miss. That's perfectly okay. You're gonna come in and smack him. And you're gonna miss too. That's fine. But everyone gets an attack of opportunity, so that's fine. Ooh, treasure. Ooh, Alchemist Fire. Need acid flasks, potion like cure wounds, potion bark skin, bracers. Ooh. All these potions I will take. Amandi Adodori.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger. And that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Oh, cool.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why he wasn't killed. The bandits recognized him as one of their own by this signet ring.
Yes. Such a gambit would be typical of Iroveti and his henchmen. And there's definitely a spy among us. But who?
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these
They're
two
all
either
conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air.
After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life despise anyone but this man. I saw how he dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with him through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand, he's got the eyes of a spy.
And the mug of a spy.
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian.
I'm
She
the
doesn't
conscience
know
of
what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed his true colors. He forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
We were in the middle of battle and knew there was no time to run and ask for permission. I mean, yeah. I'll be chaotic neutral.
That was more than reasonable.
Is it not insane
To be faced with death and stop to question.
whether you may be breaking some law or rule? Our leader acted
Wisely. Yeah, it did.
There's a difference between initiative taken in battle and blatant arrogation. How can someone who disregards authorities be a leader himself?
What about that trick he pulled right before we came in here?
What
He
trick?
knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, he dallied as long as he could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. He was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
I'll be neutral good at that one.
Cartucci, you're seriously trying to blame someone for saving people from a fire?
Yeah, I'm gonna save people from a
Shall
fire.
me from ever having to make such a choice, but he behaved decently as a true leader.
Thanks.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
We need all the
Enough
people we
squabbling.
can.
I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too
Fuck
great.
Tartuccio.
Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
Please join my team.
Sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater...
Who do you want to join?
Cartuccio and I would join his team. Forgive me, but I don't appreciate your willfulness.
I am willful to save
And
people.
I like our leader. What wisdom lies in minding all
Modest
these
laws and rules in the face of oblivion, knowing not whether you'll be alive tomorrow. I will go with the same team.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing.
Oh
I
God.
prefer those who can act without wasting time helping
Every little peep squeak. Those like Tartuccio.
Like Tartuccio.
Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself
Damn.
and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies.
Please, Barbarian, join me.
I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these two. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader.
Help mend the winds of taste, but who
Lady
knows mode?
Jamandi allow-
Ooh.
I don't even need to think. I'm
Finally,
going with
yes.
this man.
Barbarian lady,
As for
hell
you,
yeah.
Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way.
All right, we have 2 teams.
Oh,
To
nice.
avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's Crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You
Camping
will take
supplies
your team
and
to
4 times
Oleg
rations.
Leviton's trading post.
Sign scroll
He's
of
been
Raised Dead.
complaining about the
Nice.
Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like
Nice.
to believe you, but I know all too well
How
how
convincing
convincing
traitors
traitors
and
and spies can be. If you're truly innocent,
that's fine. I understand.
hope you can forgive me this precaution.
Do what
While
you
you're
need.
away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in
Restov is
Restov
working
is
for
working
Tex.
for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The royal house of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish
I have
will
3
be pointless.
months? Okay.
And now, farewell.
This battle was
battle
but the first
was but the
ordeal along
first
your path.
ordeal along your
Oh,
path.
shit.
And you
Okay.
overcame.
Okay, that's fine.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off.
Oops. So, first step to the Road of Glory. Cool. This is not go through help the wounded dwarf, help your Mundi. All this, we did it. Stolen land. Go to the trading ports. Keep. Ooh. Mindful. So we have to keep track. A secret room. We did it. It was wonderful. Our daring mad mage price in the city sorcery. Okay, so. Percent off. We can fight Shattering. Okay, so. Well, we gotta go fast. Oh shit. This is cool. Oh. Checking Discord again. Ugh. Oh shit.
We cannot be defeated.
Oh, yeah, Miri. Kill them. There you go. That's go here. That's all you can do. Lindsay.
You
Shut up.
deserved it.
That one. You attack this one. Wonderful. And then you're done. And then I would like to heal. Move up. That's it. Ooh, yikes. Attack. Wonderful. It's high time to have camp and rest in camp. All characters will start some of those points and those capable of casting spells replenish them. Camp, you need to do that. Once camp everyone is gathered around the bottom, press the manage button to see a special camp interface and used for set. So hunting additional rations lowers the chance of enemy attack on the same camp the same way night judge does. So, ooh. Okay, so skin. Okay, and then it said pause to camp. Inspect map. Yeah, camp. Cool. We'll camp right here. Come on. Come on, everybody. Camp away. You will go hunting. Edge. You will hunt, please. You will hunt. You will camp. Ooh. Who has good? You'll hunt. You'll watch. sure healing. Okay. This is cool. Begin resting. Yeah. Time passed 9 hours. Took 9 hours. Ooh, 4 rations. Main cook spoiled hearty. Oh, sucks. Okay. All right.
Onwards.
Onto the map. That works. She's my little queen doesn't talk much, but her heart's in the right pace. So, alright, where am I supposed to get to? Is the question. Show location names, please. So I need to go to trading post. Certain. Let's get there. So. So I need to get to a trading post. Does it just continue on the way? Outskirts. No, what? Where's the out? Fine, continue. Hopefully it'll be on the way. That would make me happy. Oh, thank God.
Resting would be nice, don't you
Can I
think?
charge? Our intake's -2. Yep, we would like to rest here. Begin resting.
Who's so sullen there? Like a troll after starving for 3 days.
It's grumpy old Harold.
Alas, Lindsay.
Someone
in this
must be mindful. Huh? Yes, excellent hearty meal. Beautiful. So we're gonna go in here. Already rested for 2. Ugh, this journey would take. Accept. Yes. Continue. Yes. Enter the trading post. That's what we need to do. Let's go in. Save yourself, fools. What? Oh, bandits. In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority in the stolen lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve as dinner. Quiet down, dimwit, Oleg. We're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money, we'll be on our way. You want to drink some of my blood, too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up that painted rag of yours? You come here, squeeze us dry, and come and get... Ah, you must be guests from Restov. Neutral good. Alright. The woman smiles coldly. Alright. We'll leave, but what makes you think we just won't return with greater numbers? Why would we leave when we've got easy pickings from Restov before us? Spill out your guts and empty your pockets. You could try. That one's in there. You're playing with the auto end turn option. This is the game to end the turn automatically when character finishes it. Yes, I do. Oh, Miri? Kill that bandit. Lindsay.
Any last
Attack that
wishes?
one. Miss. That's fine. I'll go and attack him.
All your might.
Beautiful. You'll miss. That's fine. You'll miss. That's fine. Harem. Go here.
As dust.
You'll sit there. Take a hit. That's fine. Bandit. Oh, you could have raged. Okay, no, I'm fine. You don't have to rage.
This is where I step in.
Oh. Okay. Mage Fire skill. Ooh. We can level up now. Yeah, I want to keep leveling up in fighter, please. Heavy armor focus, fine. Strong grip. 2-hit fire gains a +1 bonus to CMD and CMB on disarm. First level. Or second level. First level. And every even. Alright, next. Oh, I get 3 points of stuff. Persuasion all the way. Muse magic device. Along with athletics. That works. Ooh, bonus combat feat. I think Blind fight. Anytime you miss because of concealment, you can reroll your miss chance percentile one time. See if you actually hit. Hitting you as you don't lose it. I'll do a wonderful coordinator endurance. Okay, let's do blind fight for me. That sounds perfect to me. Yeah, and we are complete. Our cleric. Be one more cleric. Wonderful. Chaos domain. Wonderful. Now you will get one more in perception, and we can just give you +1 in religion. Sure, yeah, that's fine. Nothing here. Our bard next. Yep, one more in bard, please. That'd be perfect. No ability score is fine. You get 5 points to go in here. Nice. Use magic that. Persuasion, perfect. That one. I guess trickery. That works fine with me. Oh, it's bard talent. As a bard gains, she learns a number of talents to aid her and confound her foes. Gains a rogue talent. Ooh. Get weapon focus, canny observer, combat trick. I could do combat trick. You can also choose. Oh shit! Nice. What does she already have? Bark knowledge, inspire courage. I'm gonna do heavy crossbow, I guess, since that's what she has, isn't it? Doesn't she have a crossbow? I think. If anything, I'll get her a heavy crossbow. I want her to have a heavy crossbow just so we can have that. So spells. I get to choose a spell. Grease Haze of Dream. Ooh, hold on. Ear Piercing Scream. I already have it. Those two I have. Unbreakable Heart. Harem. Touch of Gracelessness. Summon Monster? No. I want her to have Hideous Laughter. Something really nice, maybe. Like Feather Step? Ooh, Fair Burst, though. I'll do a... I'll do Summon Monster. Why not? Barbarian. Next. You will get Lore of Nature, you get Perception, Athletics, and Mobility. Sure. Then Rage Power. So gains a 10 feet. So reckless. Special attack. Barbarian can't. Have more than one stage. So you'll have. Well, agent gains a bite attack. Beast Totem, lesser guards. I'll just do a swift because I want you to get up there when you're going for it. Alright, what does she have? What's your... Is that heavy? That's a light crossbow. Damn it. Can I... Name for me? No, type in ascending order. Damn. I need to get you a heavy crossbow. That's what we need to do. Are you even proficient in crossbow? I haven't yet. I mean, like, yeah. Bard. Yeah, you're good now, but man, oh well. That's light armor, padded armor. I'll leave you as is. You don't. Yeah, that's fine. You get a ginormous sword because you're awesome, and I get my Earthbreaker. Get cause longbow. You get those. Okay. I think we're good for that. Short sword. Yeah. Hey, old leg. Take that, you scoundrels. Oleg shakes Fippin now. Got away a plague on her. She's starting to complain to Tagler. They came before to collect tax, but it's time. They'll come to punish trees. Not what we do. If I call any sense Svetlana, I'll do some. I'll protect you. Dove boy, I told you to stay hidden. It's all over. I saw it. I just need to be sure you're alright. My name's not you right to our trading post. Turned out so unwelcoming. Wait for an attack. Let's get to the point. Yeah. Who are they? They're Staglord's gang. That's who these lands team with, man. It's like bedbugs in a beggar's hut, and you just stir them up. They have a camp not far from here. I expect they'll return full force in half an day, maybe less. To Stag. They can like the same. I figure out how to do. I will. I'll help. How many bands are there? I think that'll just come to once. Broker gaze. So there's only 5 or 6. This is the whole game. Yeah, that's fair. I'll help deal. Yeah. Oh yeah. You have to hide. Please don't argue, Dove. No, we also need to sign up. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools. Can be prey, solid traps, and tar box out. Sorry. You can put it by the gate, light off with a burning out with those. No, so you give these me. I'm sure I'll find. The answer. I'm gonna look around. That set the post on fire. Well, maybe we've covered the walls or something to protect them. But yes, I think there used to be code. Can you answer? Can you answer from questions? Enough about. I like seared goods, man. I'm going to keep the torch, give club, long sword. Pretty much give you everything. Copper ring, don't need it. Gold ring, don't need it. Silver ring, don't need it. And then everything else I keep, mostly. Give you this. Give you the carved beads. Butter. Give you that. Where's the horseshoe? That. Shiny scale. Silver disc. Oh, what was that last one? A pelt. Yep. 2 of those, please. I'll keep the trout. Keep that, keep that. I'll keep that, so then you can give us I want a heavy crossbow. And then it's kind of all I need. 200. Ring of protection for 2,000. Lesser reach man magic rod. Bag of holding small. Nice. I would want that, but I guess we will deal like that. Alright, good. Thanks. You will get this amazing masterwork crossbow. What's your stats? Dexterity. Info. When do you get one crypt? What? Even on you? What? I don't get it. Let's see here. And then you could have the bracers. What's your armor class looking like? Like most bonuses, armor bonus does not stack with armor bonus. Armor, what? So, if I put them on, it doesn't do squat. It's as if you're wearing armor. I'll just give it to you for now. Just, why not? And then save game. Oh yeah, save. And I believe, since saving is fine, and I believe we will do that next time. So for now, I believe we shall raid out. We're gonna raid into a friend. So say hi to them, be nice to them, and all those fails, just be kind. Goodbye for now.